morning.
Bringing reflections takes us way back. By the way, I'm not the oldest living Hall of Famer around. I'm close to it, but I'm not it. I would like to take just a moment for us to remember that we lost a brother yesterday. Earl Moon Fixer Lloyd. Those of you who don't know, he was the tallest thing around, and when he went to West Virginia State, they said that he looked like he could touch the moon. Who was a great Hall of Famer. He was the first Afro-American, black, colored, or whatever you call us at the time, to enter the NBA. Now we dominate the NBA because of the leadership of Earl Lloyd and the CIAA. And I'd like for us just to be silent for a moment and remember Earl Lloyd. Thank you very much. The CIAA, first of all, I think I would be missing Commissioner appointed a new committee this year. It's the selection committee, and they started the process. I simply said they started the process because with all the members present of the selection committee here, please stand. I know I saw, there's our chairman. Well, there were 8 of us. After we finished, we submitted our findings to the commissioner, and the commissioner submitted the findings to the presidents and her group, and we've come up with an excellent group. The bad thing about the Hall of Fame right now is that we have so many willing and honorable candidates that should be inducted. And we, at 7 or 8 a year, we're going to have to make some adjustments and probably have a catch-up year and things of that nature. The Hall of Fame is a real great honor, not just for the people who are inducted, but for the schools and the people who they serve. And I think this year's class is a fine breakdown of what is to come. We had so many names with so many good people. Some years ago, they used to have an Officials Hall of Fame. And the Officials Hall of Fame sort of took care of their own. Well, now we've merged all of them together, and we're trying to bring 7 or 8 to this annual Hall of Fame, and we just could not bring 15 or 16. I had the pleasure of being with the North Carolina Sports Hall of Fame Board of Directors, and we did what you call a catch-up year, and we are contemplating a catch-up year or some type of catch-up program to honor those of you who have deserved to be honored but have never been honored. And with those few words, I'm getting hungry, aren't you? And they had a couple of preachers up here, but I'm not a preacher, so you won't have to worry about it. Oh Lord, let's bless this food that we're about to receive. For Christ's sakes, amen. That's all.
Thank you, Bobby. Nice and short, right? Before we do break for breakfast, as Bobby mentioned about Earl Lloyd, on another sad note, since we were all last together as a group for last year's CIAA tournament, we lost 3 Hall of Fame members, actually 4 when you count Earl Lloyd yesterday. Starting on June 23rd, Harvey Hartley, who's a former St. Augustine coach and athletic director and a member of the 2010 Hall of Fame, he passed away. On September 7th, the former commissioner, Bob Mormon, who was inducted into the CIAA Hall of Fame last year, he passed away. And on January 7th of this year, Jethro Pugh of Elizabeth City State University in the NFL, who was inducted into the CIAA Hall of Fame in 1979, he passed away. And of course, as Bobby mentioned, since we arrived here in Charlotte for this year's tournament, we lost former West Virginia State and NBA star Earl Lloyd. He passed away yesterday. He was inducted into the CIAA Hall of Fame in 1998. Let's have a moment of silence for the 4 former Hall of Famers who've passed away in the past year.